Hello, viewers. Welcome to this edition of Sensor 360 Investor. And in this video, going to do something a little bit different. This is to help people and show them how they can upload stocks to the simulation watchlist website, which is used by the simulation community on its weekly process in order to upload watch lists and share the general community. So basically, you just go to open up a browser. It could be any browser. Here I'm just using Google Chrome. Type in the URL of the website, which happens to be simulationwatchlist.com. So we'll just go there. So when you type that in, press enter, you'll be presented with this page, and the login information is over on the right-hand side. So you will have received your user profile, which will be your email address mostly, and a password that's associated with the account. So in this case, let's log in. So, and by default, the password cannot be changed, so you have to stick with the one that's assigned to you. So keep those credentials. Okay, so once you're logged in, and the menu may change depending on what level of menu options you actually have, but this is the core that everybody should have. So you can have a look at shorting summary is to shows you any lists that were entered for short selling. This is the one that you would add to any holdings that you actually have in your portfolio that week, so you can share your holdings and see what others are holding, and see what everybody else is holding in their portfolios is the view here. So this list here, you'll have an add to crowd list or add to masters list or add to advanced list. So there'll be an add to something list option, and that's what we will use to enter our stocks. And then you can see what the view looks like in the so it would be a masters list or advanced list or crowd summary list. And then this is not being used right now, and neither is this. But you can also see the top 10 across all of the groups aggregating up after you've put in your stocks. So you can only see the list in your group after you've updated something in advanced list. And then usually by the time that Sunday 6 o'clock comes around, you should be able to see the top 10 build out. So these are the top 10 stocks, popular right wise in the group. Okay, so that's the basic orientation. So let's go to add to advanced list. And so you'll have an equivalent. So you'll come to here and it'll show you your group. So it could be G80, could be G20. And in this instance, I'm using G30. So basically, it's like just follow the instructions, click add below. So here's the add below, click there. And then it opens up this little window here. So in this panel here, you can type in what's on your watch list. So for illustration, let's say I have NVIDIA, SMCI, CLH. I'll just put in a couple more for illustration. So let's say we have ANET. And you can put in commas to separate, or you can just leave a blank space. And let's just put in one more. So here, and you can also copy and paste from an Excel spreadsheet or anywhere. And so as long as you have the tickers with a separation, you should be fine. Now, the market sentiment is, what's your kind of outlook over the market over the next 2-3 months, basically. So if we say I'm somewhat bullish, and then here percent in cash. So this is my cash position, and so basically, if you take away your cash position, 100%, that's how much you're invested. So let's say I'm now I've invested most of my money and I'm holding cash of about 40%. So I would put in and say I'm holding 40% cash, 60% invested. press save, and then I get a confirmation. So here's the date I put this in. These are my stickers that I put in. Get confirmation here, successfully added, market sentiment bullets, percent in cash. And these roll up into a little summary chart when we get to kind of extremes of the market. I share quite often. So that's pretty much it. Now there won't be anything in advanced list. Let's have a look. Okay, so the ones that I added are showing up here. So if other people had added to this list as well, their entries would also show. So if I wait until Sunday 6 p.m., I'll be able to see everyone's entries as this builds out. And I can also periodically check in through the weekend to see this list building out. Sunday night after 6 o'clock, I'll be able to get to the top 10. And that's pretty much it. And so then you can go in, review your respective list and the top 10 to see what stocks are out there. And then you can see, and the number of entries dictates how many different people have that list on their watch list. So that's it. And that's pretty fairly straightforward, very simple to do. And just one other thing. I'll go back to the homepage. So you can always, if you get stuck, there's this email here, simcom1999@gmail.com. So you can always send an email to this email address and get further help if you need it. So hopefully, I hope this was of some use and a good reminder. And hopefully, if you're new to this and you want to start uploading your stocks, hopefully this is a good training session to get you started. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.